Gunnison Copper, why invest in us? You invest in America, obviously here in Canada. Sometimes that has a little bit different taste, especially after the last week. But we're a pure play copper producer in southeast Arizona. So we've got two incredible projects. One began producing in August of last year. We're selling copper cathode into the direct U.S. market. And exciting news, we're actually selling that to Amazon Web Services. So exciting news at Gunnison Copper, so let me take you through this story. So there will be some forward-looking statements, so please check out our website if you want to learn some more. So again, how do we sell ourselves to the organization and to the world? We're really leveraging ourselves to the copper price, and as copper gets to $6 and crests it and comes back a little bit, again, we're that 100% pure play. Our Johnson Camp mine, we began production in August of last year. We're partnered with Rio Tinto and their Newton division for technology, copper pyrite and chalcopyrite leaching. And our flagship Gunnison Copper project. This is where the value of the organization lies. This is a 170 million pound per annum copper producer, less than $2 cost. Very impressive. So again, location. We're like the real estate dealers of the copper market. So we're in Arizona. We're in eastern Arizona. So we are fully state permit run process. We have no federal nexus in our world. We've got 2 operating sites that are permitted. So again, a quick path to permit, no opponents. We've never had anybody show up to our public hearings when we're talking about bringing on new projects. And we've got major backers. Obviously, Rio Tinto is one of them, and the U.S. government received a nice tax credit that we're going to be monetizing here in the next few months. So again, that's sort of the high-level story. This sort of speaks to that. Everybody in this room and everyone over the last few days at MIF and here at VRIC, certainly a lot of excitement in the air, a lot of push by the U.S. government to really bring that supply chain of critical minerals back into our borders. So here's a cross-section, long section, geology. I'm the chemical engineer in the group, so don't expect me to answer any tough geology questions. But that Gunnison project on your left-hand side, I guess my right-hand side, again, that's the big boy. That PEA is being updated, and we're going to bring that to market here in about 3 weeks. Fundamentally, the reasons for that is we've changed some economics. We're going to drop that capital, and we're going to improve that NPV. Fundamentally by bringing in some limestone revenue and as well as some ore sorting technologies that's going to significantly improve our acid consumption profile. The one in the middle is driving all of our news story, all of our news flow. So again, this partnership with Newton, fully funded by Rio Tinto and Newton to demonstrate their new chalcopyrite leaching technology. So we are heap leaching with bacteria, chalcopyrite. We're obviously changing that supply chain conversation. We're not making a concentrate, having to use the mills and the smelters and the refineries, where the bulk of that is many years in North America. We've sent those smelters to the Asian market. So again, we're making pure copper cathode, 5/9 cathode, right at our mine site. So again, fully funded by them. This is a 4-year sort of partnership we have with them. Demonstrate their technology. Then we continue to run the Johnson Camp mine when they go and make their bajillions of dollars selling their technology to the rest of the world. So in Johnson Camp mine, we broke ground on this in July of 2024. 1 year later, we were producing cathodes. Sold those cathodes in September. We brought on the Newton process, started selling their cathodes in December. So again, lots of good news flow here. We built this quickly, we built this safely. We're over 12 years at our site with no lost time accidents, and we did the entire construction, again, faster than anyone in certainly the industry, bringing a mine into production. We did that very safely as well. The Gunnison project, tough for me to talk about as the new PEA numbers are sometimes in my head, so in the next 3 weeks, publicly these will be brought out to the rest of the world. But again, at the time, this is a $1.3 billion NPV project. It's about an 18-year mine life. We've got those all-in sustaining costs below $2. This economics was done at about $4.10 copper. So at $5.90 copper, obviously there's a significant increase on the revenue side of the equation here. So again, new PEA is going to drop here in 3 weeks, and then we're transitioning directly into our pre-feasibility study. So this is going to be metallurgical drilling and metallurgical test work fundamentally as we bring the ore sorting technology, tie that to our column test work. So that's going to be about an 18-month, 24-month time frame. And during that time, we're also going to permit this entire project. It's a permitted site right now, so we just need to do project and permit amendments for this one. So again, 6 to 9 months, we should be well on our way to permitting this site for operation. So why are we updating the PEA? Here's sort of the quick snapshot to give an idea why we've done that. So we brought a satellite deposit into this world. It's got higher grade than the Gunnison side, so we're going to add a little bit of mine life and increase that copper production. The big one from a revenue side is we've got 220 million tons of limestone, pure limestone. This goes into agricultural feed streams. This goes into obviously the cement world. We have lots of concentrators in Arizona, so we need a significant lime supply. So there's a lot of revenue upside that we found in this what would have been a waste product. So we're monetizing that in the PEA, and as well as this mineralized ore sorting that we're bringing to the park here. The small picture you see there is sort of our drill core. All of our copper is in the fracture network. We're not disseminated in the host rock. So any of that host rock we're able to remove through this optical sorting is going to significantly lower that acid consumption. So this is a big win for the organization, and again, get that updated PEA out to the market here in the next few weeks. Many of you are here, some of you are on the technical side, but many of you are here looking for those investment opportunities. In a market like this, they don't always present themselves. So why does Gunnison offer that value proposition to you? So we're still undervalued to our peers. Those peers, those names you see on the screen there, those are the people in our backyard. They're all within 100 miles of us. They all have projects at similar stages, PEA or PFS level. So we believe just to get ourselves re-rated to our peers is significant upside. And then again, as the M&A market starts to heat up in the copper space, we think that valuation just has room to grow. The ownership structure, it's been a good couple of weeks for us, obviously a good year for Gunnison as an organization. But one thing we've really done is we've worked on cleaning up our balance sheet. We've been able to get rid of all of our secured debt over the last year and a half or so. So the last 2 weeks ago, we announced that secured debt is gone. We've also removed quite a bit of our convertible debt as well, cleaning up that balance sheet, allowing ourselves that runway to really bring the value to our shareholders. The one last hang there is Greenstone, but that is going to be taken care of by them over the next little while. So again, we're creating that accretive opportunity. Some of that positive news as well is really driving that stock. We've seen 3 million shares being traded daily. Some of that is our copper is being sold into the Amazon Web Services, as I made. So that is front page story in the Wall Street Journal. So those are the kind of things driving the eyeballs to our story. We've also been included in a couple of ETFs recently. So people are starting to understand that copper is a good value add program to add to their portfolios. So again, quick summary. They only give us 10 minutes, so please come see us at our booth. We're somewhere over in the 500s. I can't remember what number we are, but we got a big Gunnison, nice orange copper colored sign up there. But again, we're America's newest copper producer. We've got significant catalysts. We've been promising a lot of things to the market over the last year and a half, and we've delivered on those, hence the upswing in our stock price and our valuation. But we got significantly more to come and more to deliver on. And again, significantly undervalued to our peers, which really makes us a nice add for those that are looking to add some copper to their portfolios. So thank you. Come see us at our booth, and we can dive deeper on the story. Thanks all.